Hello YouTube, this is Morgan Airspeed Prime here with my next Avatar news update video. This is going to be an update to the previous news video I did where I covered the announcement, the reveal of the Promise Omnibus edition, the smaller, lower priced collection of the Promise that's going to be coming out in June next year. This site shows us the press release that came out for this announcement, and it gives us a couple of new pieces of information in terms of confirming some stuff, which is pretty interesting. So we'll get into it here. Here's the press release. The main new thing, the first thing that you note, obviously, is it says available for the first time in omnibus format. It collects parts 1 to 3 of the Promise, creative team. But here we go. With art by the renowned team at Gurihuru, including a brand new, soon-to-be-revealed cover for this omnibus collection. So that's straight from a press release from Dark Horse. They're saying there is going to be a new cover. That, to me, is really cool news. They're obviously just using the library edition to get across the idea that it is a collected edition, but that is not the cover that's going to be on this book. We're going to get something new. Now, I don't know if the sort of punctuation grammar of this sentence necessarily means that the cover is by default by Team Gurihuru, but with art by the renowned team at Gurihuru, including, but it also says this continuation is this and this. Is it just that the continuation, the book, is including a new cover, or is it saying art by Team Gurihuru, and included in the art is a new cover by Team Gurihuru? Again, we don't know for sure just yet, but to me, logically, it would make sense that they bring Team Gurihuru back to do a cover for these omnibuses. Other than that, it's like who is the artist that they're getting to do this? It either has to be someone new, because I don't think you're going to get Michelle Wong or Peter Wortman to do the covers here. And I'm not sure how much fans would particularly want that. So you either have to go for a different artist that we haven't seen a lot of, or Team Gurihuru. I want Team Gurihuru. If it's not, the only other speculation I might have would be like Heather Campbell. She did the covers for Turf Wars because Irene Coe didn't do the covers. So there's sort of that history there that she will do covers when needed. So I think they're the two main options, but more than likely it probably will be Team Gurihuru. It's just, especially for the first comic, I think you'd absolutely want Team Gurihuru doing the art on an updated edition. Now they don't confirm necessarily that this is something they're going to be doing for all of them going forward, but more than likely we will get the Search Omnibus announced at some point. And I think there is a book where you probably would want to see a kind of a different approach to the cover for the Search Omnibus, because the cover for the Search Library Edition is somewhat plain. Like, Ursa isn't on the cover. It does feature Azula, but it's very just like, we're not really telling you much about what's going on. So I'd like to see a cover for the Search that features Ursa. That would be very cool to see. Then we'll see what they do with like the Rift and Smoke and Shadow and stuff like that. But definitely the first two books, especially the Promise and the Search, I really do want to see what the covers look like and how they make them different. Yeah, the other thing there is that it confirms that it's a paperback as well. Yeah, value-priced paperback omnibus edition. Just the fact that it is an omnibus pretty much already confirmed that it was paperback, but it is nice in the press release to have the sort of confirmation here that it is a paperback edition. And then the release date information officially is June 17th for comic book stores and June 30th for regular bookstores and so on. So that makes sense because this is like a reprint sort of thing rather than a new book. They're going for the comic book store release date is separate and like 13 days before the regular release date, and that's perfectly fine. And it is also nice as well at the end that they say here, celebrate the 15-year anniversary of the show's debut by picking up Avatar The Last Airbender, The Promise Omnibus. So that's a nice little thing, and that like, yeah, when we hit 2020, it's going to be 15 years of Avatar, because Avatar started 2005, 15 years later, we're in 2020. That's a cool thing that like they're starting to reprint the comics because of that. That I think is very fitting. But yeah, in the comments, I suppose the main thing here is let me know what your thoughts are on one, do you think that this press release means it is Team Gurihiru doing the covers? And then what would you want to see on the cover for the Promise, a new collected edition of it for the omnibus? Which characters do you want to see them do? But yeah, other than that, that's been the video. Thanks for watching, and bye.